call it out.
All right, we are Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every weekend to prophesy the downfall of America. All right, America's about to be destroyed. All right, let you so-called white people know that you come from their father Esau. You're an Edomite. All right, and there's no salvation for you. Even your white, even those Khazars, those Edomites, those Amalekites tell you in their Zondervan Bible dictionary that Esau is the only nation on the earth that's not going to have salvation, meaning that he's going to be eradicated from the face of the earth and brought to extinction. All right, along with America, America is going to be brought to extinction. There's no more going to be a remembrance of it. Why? Because all the fucking abominations, all the hard speeches, all right, and all the blood that this land carries on it. This place is going to be like you could, like the scriptures say that you know that one word in Psalms where it says, "Break their teeth, O God," and like the snail that walketh in the sun melteth away. But yeah, this place is gonna be destroyed, man. To tell you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians that you are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. All right, and it's just a matter of time when Yahawashi is gonna return, man. And all the signs are being spoken. You know, the prophecies are being spoken without anybody having to do shit. Because the Mosai don't really need us, but this is the order of things. And that's why he requires us to come out here on the highways and the byways to prophesy and speak against these evils. Right? Like it says in Jeremiah 28 and 8. Right? So Psalm 68 and 6.
This is Psalms 58 verse 6. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth.
And that teeth represents their strength, their power. Right? And them devouring much flesh. Talking about the Israelites, Native American Indians, Negroes, Latinos, taking away, stripping you away of your true identity. All right? Only a lion can do that. Rip away all your flesh and leave you as bones. That's why in Ezekiel talks about the valley of dry bones. But go ahead, Mosai's, it was a King David praying out to the Mosai that the Mosai break their teeth. Go ahead.
It says, break their teeth, O Yahawah, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. As a snail which melted, let every one of them pass away.
As a snail that melted, let everyone pass away. They're going to be brought to nothing, man, by the ICBM missiles. This place is going to be melted away. After that, go ahead and reach a little bit more and they get that one in Pt1.
It says, let them melt away as waters which run continually. It says, as a snail which melted, let every one of them pass away. At the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. So,
so go ahead and get that one in Peters. Right, so, you know, like an untimely birth of a woman, man. You don't know what's going to come or it's going to hit her. And when it hits, that water breaks and it pours out. That's how those ICBM missiles are going to hit you, people. And it's not going to stop. There's no fire extinguisher big enough to stop that flame, man. All right? And that's what America has called to itself. It's challenged Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, and now they're going to have to face Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. But first, we have to come out here as representatives for all you scoffers and mockers out there, you fucking bitch-ass motherfucking keyboard warriors and you fucking other not tribes, but you other camps out there talking shit against all the brothers, man. All right? But you got to understand, man. And the thing that was brought to my attention, is that we could say certain things, but the Spirit's not going to allow it to happen. All right? If a brother gets touched, you may not react the way you need to react. And it's true. All right? Because we're spiritual men. We're not trying to come out here and ask for trouble or get in trouble. But we know that we're going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake. But I'm letting you know, man, all you 2/3, all the brothers letting you know, y'all motherfuckers are going to have a horrible punishment, man. And like we always told this brother knows very well, we ain't got to get our hands dirty. The Most High is going to pay y'all back double, man.
Isaiah 34 and 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense is for the controversy of Zion.
Right, the controversy of Zion, man. Because you got those Jews over there in Israel today claiming that they're the true people of the Most High. Right? And that's a bunch of bullshit, man. You got a brother over there under the GMS Hawaii camp. He's solo, and he encountered an Edomite saying that we, the Negro, Latino, Native American Indians are not the true Hebrew Israelites. Okay, but according to the Bible, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. Not them people over there in Israel today that are having a gay parade and out there slaughtering people. All right, that's what they do, man.
It said, it is a year of recompense is for the controversy of Zion, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever.
All right, we're going to look upon America. It's going to be a burning furnace, man. It's going to be a constant burning of smoke. It's ascending into the air, the sky, man. This place is going to be blotted out. Because this place is so wicked, man. Everywhere you look and turn, man, you see these proud-ass people all fat. Some literally looking fat, then you got some that are skinny, you know, in shape, but spiritually they're fat, man. Proud. And these people are wicked, man. America's wicked. What does it say? That it's a haven of devils, man. Of every foul bird and deceitful bird. Nobody out here is trying to help anybody out. As far as like spiritual things, man. Because your enemy can give you clothes, but inwardly he's trying to find a way to overthrow you, trying to set you up, tell you lies. All right.
It's the 2 Peter chapter 3, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same water kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men."
Right, perdition of ungodly men, man. All right, because people, you ungodly men and women, even though because you don't die real quick or you ain't being judged real quick, the Most High's got you reserved. He has a special time in your life that you're gonna experience that judgment. He has a special time for you, man. Just like over the weekend, you had the so-called ISIS, which is CIA operatives, trained men that are by the CIA, attacked over there in Paris. All right, that was it's staged, man. It's a false flag terrorism because it's not true terrorism. That's why I say a false flag terrorism, a terrorist attack. All right, and you know. All they're trying to do is lead up closer to what they're trying to pass, the sanctions, certain legislation they're trying to pass and sanction. They're just getting that step closer to what their ultimate goal is to implement the RFID chip and start doing away with every religion. I believe there was a debate last night with the Democratic candidates, and Hillary Clinton made a statement that we're against any people that are religious fanatics that are a threat. All right, so you don't have to make a physical threat as putting a bomb or something like that to that effect. You can even just use words, man, and you're deemed a terrorist. They did that shit back in 2001 when the two towers got hit. The Patriot Act deemed everybody here in America a terrorist. Everybody's a potential enemy. But that's one of the hardest things us brothers when you first come into this thing, you gotta accept that. You gotta examine it and weigh the cost of that matter, man. Because when you come in here, you start speaking against these things, you're gonna be targeted spiritually and physically.
It says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to us word, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
The Most High is not slack, so he's waiting for his perfect time to catch you. All right, he said he's like a thief, right? A thief is waiting patiently to that perfect moment. And then boom, what happened? He takes what he got. He takes what he needs from you. But this power is going to take your life. And nobody can save you from that.
It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Right, Yahawashi is going to make... Yahawashi is going to come as a thief in the night. Whose night is it today? Esau's. So he's going to come into his own nightmare and cause him to have a nightmare in his own nightmare. You see what I'm saying? So Yahawashi, you know, he's bad, man. And us brothers, we know that because all these people that are perishing in the world, it's not no coincidence. It's not just this thing that happens. Yahawashi is allowing these things to happen. Yahawashi is putting these people to death, man. The scriptures say that, what does it say in Isaiah? That he creates good and evil. He has the power to bring life and to take life. You see what I'm saying? So y'all people got it twisted. So you're saying that he can do all that, but he can't hate. That's a hate. That's hating. Whenever you kill somebody, you hate that person. Why? Because there's something that he's done through his action that deserves death. All right. No matter what word you want to dislike or hate, they're both synonymous. One's probably heavier than the other, as far as speaking the word, but they're both the fucking same.
This is Psalm chapter 10, verse 4. It says, the Lord is in his holy temple, the Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated.
That word again.
The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated.
Right, his soul hateth, man. Yahawashi hates this place, man. There's nowhere on the earth that you can find a place where it's good. The only place you'll find that goodness is right here. Lord will for the elect. This is the only spot in all of San Angelo that anybody will find goodness, man. And true acceptance, no backstabbing, no bullshitting. This is the only place. This is the only place you can find salvation and redemption spiritually, man. Alright? Truth. This is the beacon of light, not the beacon of darkness. Outside of this is the beacon of darkness, man. But the Most High hates you. And deep down, not even deep down, just above that surface, he hates you two-thirds. He hates these Edomites with a passion.
It says, but the wicked and him that loveth violence is so hated. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
Shall rain snares, man. That's that sword. The sword comes in different forms. You don't have to. The Most High, Yahawashi, they don't gotta come down here and physically deal with you. They got their angels doing that work, man. They got brothers out here speaking words, prophesying, and boom, it happens. People getting ran over, talk over here scoffing and mocking, as soon as they cross the street, they get hit by a fucking car. You see what I'm saying? Or they get arrested. You know what I'm saying? For being a nuisance and disturbing the peace. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, fire and brimstone and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness. His countenance doth behold the upright.
Right, his countenance doth uphold the upright. So his face is looking upon the elect for goodness. Yahawashi is looking at them and hearing their prayers. Alright, watching out for them. The rest of you, his face is against you. Meaning that he's not looking at you with acceptance or of hope. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at you like, man, I can't wait to get you. I can't wait to devour you, man. You know? And that's when he wants to come down from the heavens in the chariots and just start beaming you people with his lasers, turning you into dust. Just watching you, right when that beam hits you and just watching. It's like when you watch Dragon Ball Z and Goku hits you with the and boom, it slowly shows you the enemy's face and it disintegrates him. That's how Yahawashi wants to fucking be able to see your face. He wants to be able to see that spirit in you getting fried, man. And believe us when we say this, man. Even go all the way to the elders of Great Millstone, that he's a controller of time, man.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
But the face of the Lord is against those that do evil. So the Most High ain't gonna help out Paris. The Most High ain't gonna help out France. That's all according to prophecy. It's one step closer to Armageddon. All right. It's one step closer to the valley of Jehoshaphat coming to coming true, being fulfilled, man. All right. That's what it's all leading up to. The world's third world. The third world war. Excuse me. That's what it's all leading up to, man. All right.
Psalms 52 and chapter 1. It says, "Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of the Most High endure continually. The tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue."
That's you 2/3, man. Y'all love to be lied to, man. I think that all that swag and all that moving around and speaking, you know, a certain way that Jake does, but really it's to supplant you, man. It's to really y'all look at that. Y'all look at that more than you listen to the words being spoken to you, and then you buy into that bullshit. You think that being a homosexual is cool now. You think wearing a skirt is cool now. You think women wearing women's attire is cool now. You think that getting all these tattoos is cool now, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are some simple-minded ass Israelites, man. I'm gonna say so-called Israelite because 2/3 of y'all don't deserve that name. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are Edomites, spiritual Edomites, spiritual Gentiles, natural Gentiles, heathens, man, pagans. Wild, man. 'Cause I remember when I was real young, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like when I was in elementary, we used to tell each other, stop acting like a heathen. I don't even remember where I actually heard that. It had to be one of my family members reading the Bible or something like that. But that's how these heathens act, man. They don't have proper conduct. They don't conduct themselves wisely. The Edomites, man, they act all wild, man. And now it's trickling down to you Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Y'all don't know how to behave yourselves. Y'all get all anxious and want to commit wickedness, man. Y'all don't want to obey and submit yourself to Yahawashi, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Alright?
It said, Yahawah shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living.
And that's what he's done to you. You know, since you went off in the time of Moses, man, when you were given the law, statutes, and commandments to lead you into life. What did he do? He scattered you among all the nations. You kept on and on, you kept waxing worse and worse. So ultimately, where he was like, he scattered you everywhere. He gave you over to the hands of your enemy. Where you were fucking annihilated, man. You were treated like shit. And you're still over here, 2015, still trying to be all assert this more wicked than the Edomite, man. Killing your own people, backstabbing your own people, hating your own people, envying and being envying your own people. It's ridiculous, man. But hey, that's fine. Go ahead and keep doing that, because it just lets us brothers know you're not to be trusted. You know? Because we don't got time for that shit. You ain't no brother. We don't look at each other. Me and this brother, we don't look at each other with envy. We don't look at each other and hate like, oh, why does that brother got this or got that? That's not the way, that's how the world works. Trying to find a way to overthrow each other. If anything, when we come into this thing, we got to feed each other and help each other with applying wisdom and knowledge, man. They are experiences to help one another in our everyday life when we're by ourselves. Alright? Y'all people don't do that. What do y'all do? What do y'all tell each other? Oh, the Lord will take care of you. That's not enough. You don't pull out scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them, hey, you better stop going out. You better stop living the life that you do, because if not, you're gonna get your ass destroyed in the streets. And that's what's happening. All y'all smiles, all this fucking driving y'all's cars and y'all cell phones and acting like you're the shit's coming is about to come to an end, man. Y'all are all about to get tried. Revelations. Our temptation. I can't wait for that day, man. Because the brothers are the only ones that are at a certain level of where they're being put through certain situations in their life by being on the highways that is preparing them for that. It's just enough to where we're not going to be easily broken when that day comes. Because we already know, we're already ready. We already know what's going to happen. You people don't think it's going to happen in your time, man.
This is Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour. Because
thou hast kept the word of my patience. Because you have to be patient when you come into this truth, man. You got to be. You can't just jump off and be like, oh, well, this got to be the year. This is the year of the Lord's return. Because you set yourself up that way, you're gonna be like, damn, another year. That might be your potential fallout. You gotta just wait, man. You gotta just be calm. Watch the signs. Because the Lord already told us there's going to be rumors of wars. Alright? It's just like the opposite. On the flip side, these people, they don't look at that. And when they do, what happens? When they get a real scare in their life, they want to prepare themselves, and then a week later, 2 days later, nothing happens, and what do? They go back to what they were doing already, all over again. Harder.
It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That shall come upon all the world and try them upon the earth, man. I can't wait for that day, man. I can't wait to see y'all people looking all sad and pitiful. And the brothers are going to be walking past y'all like 100 miles an hour, and we're going to be watching how slowly y'all walking, because y'all ain't going to know what to do. Y'all a bunch of sheep without a shepherd. Alright? That day is coming, man. All y'all's vehicles ain't gonna work. All this technology ain't gonna work, man. Everything's gonna fail. Everything's just gonna fail completely, man. Get that one in 2 Thessalonians 1:8, I believe. With 2 Thessalonians 1:8.
Second Thessalonians 1:8, and flaming fire taking.
Start up.
Okay. 2 Thessalonians 1:7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahawashi.
To you who are troubled, rest with us, and that's what we're doing, man. We're trying to show you that, hey, man, this place is full of unrighteous decrees, and it's oppressive here. So if you want to be delivered from that, you need to come to Yahawashi, the acknowledgement of Yahawashi as your Savior, man. Y'all know about repentance. Y'all know about that 180, that 100-degree turn, 180-degree turn. All right, y'all know about that. All right. So if y'all are in trouble, y'all need to come rest with us because going good for the elect. We're gonna have it easy in them days. How? We don't know how. It's gonna be all supernatural. Yahawash's gonna do it. The angels are gonna do it. But the Bible does give us a glimpse from the time of Paul, right? All the apostles going through certain situations, and they were delivered. They were rescued in them times. You know, you had Peter and the apostles being put in jail. Then out of nowhere, in the middle of the night, those fucking the cells just unlock, and the door opens, and they walk out like nothing, and all the soldiers are crashed out. That's badass, man. That's like that's supernatural. But we know who that supernatural entity is that's doing that, and that's Yahawashi and the angels, man. Those days are coming, just like the one with Philip, when he was prophesying to that Ethiopian eunuch, breaking down certain things that he had trouble understanding the scriptures. I believe it was in Isaiah. He was talking about the Yahawashi being led as a sheep to the slaughter. But he baptized them in that area of water, and as soon as he came up, Philip was gone, man. He was transported to a whole different area. I don't know where. There might be an answer in the script, but I don't know that answer. I'm sorry. Salakia, but that's the thing. That's the kind of things that are going to be happening that time.
And one example with Jeremiah, when he was in prison with Baruch, so they grabbed him by the scalp, put him right there to be right in front of Jeremiah. And all these things that happen, I guarantee you, when those times when these events happen, the supernatural events basically happen, all like the guards. I guarantee you, out of all the years they've been working service for to keep as prison guards, I guarantee you they're always awake. Running their job daily. For that one day, they decided to fall asleep, and the guards are like, "What happened? You never fall asleep here." The spirits are already working as it is. Going back to that scripture in Revelation chapter 3, with the temptation, our temptation. The beautiful thing about the elect, and that separates us from you two-thirds, is we perfectly understand what the chip is, what that temptation is. Our minds have been molded to where we understand what that temptation is going to be. That's going to be a part of the whole world. You people, y'all are skeptical about it. Y'all think, it's a barcode, it's a tattoo, or philosophy. Yeah, philosophy, or Obama's gonna stamp 666 on his head one day, and then it's not like that, man. Esau has worked decades, generations, preparing what he's gonna do to these people on his side and to the whole world in that day. So you think he's just gonna openly be like, the new pair of Jordans, whatever? No. It's done craftily. Right.
It's like that whole Obamacare. In order to receive that, what do you have to have? A job. Yeah. All right. Over there in California, they're mandating, or they're mandatorily. It's a mandatory law now that you have to be vaccinated, adults and children. I forget the actual code, but I think it's like SR 277 or 297. Salakia on that, but all you gotta do is just type in the mandatory vaccinations there in California. All right. All that's leading up to where if you don't take it, you don't do those laws, you don't take the chip, what happens? You lose your job. But not only that, you're marked as far as like a fugitive or a wanted man, and then what do? They're gonna go and hunt you down. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna run. And then how are you gonna feed yourself? You're gonna have to find ways, right? So that's that craftiness that he's doing. He's weaving it into where he knows that the working man depends on this economical system to support his family. His needs is by going to his job, his everyday job. And a lot of you people are gonna be in the meanwhile. Oh no, I got a badass paying job. This can't be the mark. It has to be the tattoo. It has to be a brand like they do with the cows. They're gonna brand a damn stamp on your ass. No, man, that's where a lot of you people are gonna fall into that trap. All right, it's a RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, the radio frequency identification chip. According to the internet, everything, it's the size of this. It's the smallest of rice grain, right? And all they do is they put it into a syringe. And they put it into your arm, man. Wherever you desire you want that mark on your body, that's where it's going to be.